Hey flag fans, I'm Gray, and welcome back to Flag Facts. On today's show, we're going to dive into the fascinating story of the flag of America's Aloha state, Hawaii. Hawaii is an island state located about 2,400 miles southwest of the US mainland in the Pacific Ocean, and is the only state in the country that is an archipelago. Along with Alaska, Hawaii is one of only two non-contiguous states in the US. By size, Hawaii is the 43rd largest state, and with a population of around 1.4 million people, it comes in as the 40th most populated state in the country. While Hawaii was officially admitted to the Union as the 50th state in August 1959, its current flag dates all the way back to 1845. Here it is, the official state flag of Hawaii. The design consists of 3 white, 3 red, and 2 blue horizontal stripes, and these 8 stripes represent the 8 major islands of Hawaii. In the top left corner of the flag sits the Union Jack of the United Kingdom, and immediately, the astute history buffs amongst you might find that a little odd. Why? Well, because despite what the symbol's presence might lead you to believe, Hawaii was never actually colonized by the British. So where did the Union Jack come from? Well, it all starts with the fabled Hawaiian ruler, Kamehameha the Great. The first Europeans to arrive in Hawaii came in 1778 as part of an expedition led by the well-known explorer Captain James Cook of the Royal British Navy. While Cook was famously killed a year later in 1779 in a scuffle over a stolen British boat and his retaliatory attempted kidnapping of the Hawaiian leader, it was actually a man under his command named George Vancouver that would go on to plant the seed for the Hawaiian flag. A few years after taking part in Cook's expedition, Vancouver would return to Hawaii as the captain of his own expedition in the 1790s, and it was at this time that he developed a friendship with the previously mentioned Kamehameha the Great. In 1793, Vancouver presented Kamehameha with a red ensign of the Royal British Navy, and this was significant for a number of reasons. In addition to being a successful warrior, Kamehameha was also known as a skilled diplomat. The flag was not only a way to signify the goodwill between the two men, but also the two countries. In fact, it was meant to symbolize Great Britain's commitment to establish a protectorate over the kingdom. Such a protectorate was never officially confirmed by Vancouver's superiors, but the symbol alone did have an effect. As more and more foreign vessels made their way to Hawaii, Kamehameha recognized the strategic value in aligning his country with Great Britain, who at the time had the most powerful navy in the world. Over the course of the next several years, Kamehameha would go on to fully unify the Hawaiian Islands and establish the Kingdom of Hawaii. In May of 1816, following a brief and ill-fated attempt by the king of the island of Kauaʻi to leave the Hawaiian kingdom and join Russia, Kamehameha appointed an Englishman, Captain George Beckley, to command a newly built fort in the Honolulu harbor, and charged him with creating a unique flag design to represent the kingdom. There are also accounts that credit the design to this man, Captain Alexander Adams, or even to Kamehameha himself, though it's not exactly clear. On top of that, it's not entirely clear how many stripes there were, with most accounts of the flag describing it as either having 7 or 9 stripes. Nonetheless, we do know that the flag was standardized with 8 stripes in 1845, and it is that design that is still in use today. Fun fact, the Hawaiian flag was the first flag in the world to be printed in color in a newspaper all the way back in 1862. Also, Hawaii's flag, along with the flag of Texas, are the only 2 state flags that have previously served as the national flag of an independent country. You can learn all about the Texas flag in our video here. The Hawaiian flag is an important and iconic symbol of the Hawaiian Islands, and in 1990, Governor John Waihee proclaimed July 31st to be Lahai Hawaii, aka Hawaiian Flag Day. The date of July 31st has a special significance in Hawaii, as it is also La Hoʻihoʻi Ea, the Sovereignty Restoration Day, that marks the end of a 5-month unauthorized occupation of the islands by the British captain Lord George Powlett in 1843. During his occupation, Powlett had all of the Hawaiian flags destroyed and replaced with the British Union Jack. News of the unauthorized occupation spread, and Powlett was soon removed by his commanding officer, Rear Admiral Richard Darton Thomas, and the Hawaiian flag was once again raised as Hawaii's sovereignty was restored on July 31st. In 2001, a design for a supposed native Hawaiian flag was introduced by a man named Gene Simeona. Simeona claimed to have met a descendant of Lord George Powlett and described to him an earlier flag that had been lost to time, and Simeona claimed to have found evidence of that flag in the state archives. That said, those claims have been largely debunked, as there are no historical accounts of the flag compared to the many historical accounts of the Kamehameha flag. And there you go, that's everything you need to know about the Hawaiian flag. So what'd you think? Is it a good design? Do you prefer the disputed native Hawaiian flag? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're down there, be sure to like and subscribe for more flag-related content just like this. If you're in the market for a Hawaii flag, or any other flag, head on over to FlagandBanner.com for all your flag flying needs. Want to dive a little deeper into the possible symbolism of the flag as seen through the lens of historic Hawaiian cultural beliefs? Check out this article in the Flag Research Quarterly. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time on Flag Facts.